we're back. I'm delighted to be back. No, they're even waving to you. They're such nice people. They're so nice. In fact, I'm going to tell you who they all are. That lovely man there, this fine actor. Say something.
Hello.
I was going to say that was a voice you would probably recognise as voiceovers on Talk Sport, but annoyingly nobody's ever directed him to do it like that. But that is Jonathan Kidd. This is Ross Mooring. This is Pablo, a.k.a. Judge Jeffrey. And I am Stanford Chidge, but you should know that by now. And over here we've got the benches who are waving back at us. Love. There we go. Benches, do your job. Oh, I love to see them. It's good to see them tonight. I'm actually really pleased to see the benches for once. Anyway, this is called the Fannies, this bit of the show, which is kind of loosely what we like to call our match awards. And we award them for things like Man of the Match, you'll not be surprised to hear, for Celery Moment, which is a moment that we deem to be kind of a bit old school, a bit proper Chelsea-like, if you know what I mean. A Guinness moment, which is a moment of brilliance on the football pitch, like something that Zola might have done or Mata does frequently. And, of course, we have a chant of the match, which I can't think for the life of me what that would be. I'll let you work that out. Anyway, first of all, we've got the man of the match. And the nominations this week. I always feel like a bit of a drum roll at this stage, Ross. You know. I do. Pablo will get his bongos out later. Anyway. Or his bass, of course. More of that later. Right, man of the match. The nominations are Sir John Terry, who I thought was brilliant. In fact, beyond brilliant. I mean, it was his 400 and... Was it 400?
400th Premier League start.
Yeah, he's now scored 57, or was it 58 goals?
In all competitions.
In all competitions. Highest scoring defender in the Premier League ever.
Excluding penalties.
Excluding, well, whatever. I mean, he's just brilliant, and I thought he was fantastic, and I love the man. I love the man. A man hath no more love for John Terry than I doth. That was quite Shakespearean, wasn't it, JK? I could see you... No, OK. OK, exit stage left. Anyway...
Pursued by bear.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, John Terry, brilliant. Gary Cahill, as Ross said, I mean, Ross gave him 9 in Ross's weightings. And Ross is mean.
What's that bloke in the white shirt doing?
He's about to commit Harry Carroll. Oh, well, no, I shouldn't say that, because that's a bit naughty after what happened the other week. I didn't mean that. I wasn't trying to be insensitive at all. I have no idea what he was doing. That's the simplest way to get out of that. And, of course, my last nomination for Man of the Match this week is for Demba, 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 Bar, Demba, Bar, Demba, Bar, Demba, 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 Bar. I will sing it until I see the photograph. That's kind of how it works. He's kind of gone a bit A over T there, hasn't he,
it's
poor
like
old
he's
Demba?
Already celebrating.
He is. Oh, he scored the goal.
Yeah.
He's good with his long leg, isn't he?
He is. I thought he was great.
He pokes well.
So, them are the 3. See what I've done there? Yeah.
Wait, is Brana not in this, then?
No, no, that's it. We got 3
Brana
nominations.
Was wonderful.
No,
Brana was wonderful.
New rules, JK. New rules.
No.
Pablo.
I'd want to give it to Lampard personally, but I think we'll call it Cahill.
We'll call it Cahill. We will.
Well, I'm quite happy because those are all my 3 highest rated players.
They are, aren't they?
I'm going to go for the one who got a 9.
There is no coincidence with that.
There's no coincidence.
There's no coincidence there. I nicked them off your ratings.
Oh, right, OK.
Yeah. JK?
I can't vote for any of them. I thought Brana was wonderful.
You can't spoil your vote. It's some sort of mad, dirty protest.
I'd rip it up.
Yeah.
I thought... who else was wonderful? I thought Torres was great as well. Yeah.
He's not on the list.
All right, JT. JT's
okay.
great.
So I'm going to go for JT too, actually, which means that you've gone for...
Cahill.
You two have both gone for Cahill, and me and John have gone for John Terry.
It would appear that's
the case. You know what that means, don't you?
The benches have a casting vote.
Ask the benches?
We are going to ask the benches, Pablo. Anybody would have thought he'd been on the show before. Casting vote to the benches. What do you reckon, JT or Cahill?
JT for me.
I like that answer, Dan.
JT.
Does that JT for you, Gary?
Yeah, JT.
Yeah, I like that answer. Don't let me down, Andy. No pressure.
I'm going to give it to Mata, but...
he's not on the list, mate.
But it'll be JT then.
That's right. He is on the list.
Yeah.
And he's got man of the match this week, thanks to my loyal supporters on the benches. They're great. We're going to have more of them in the show from now on, I think.
There's shouts for both Cahill and Terry on Mixer.
Yeah. So we got the mood of the masses there, I feel. Good. I'm delighted with that. Now, we've got chant of the match. Ross and I are having a right old ruckus about this. Bottom line is, what Ross and I actually agreed before you turned up was that how it works with chant of the match tends to go along these lines. One, is it a song that Chidge either made up or started? That tends to get very, highly rated.
It's frequent you starting chants, then,
I do, quite often on my own.
Oh, yeah,
quite often not even anywhere near the ground.
Yeah,
I do it at home in the bathroom.
End on his own as well.
I do, they always end up, funnily enough. A lot of the chants that I started this weekend actually did end up as just me. But I do sit in gate 17, so that's not quite as, not as surprising as you might think. Anyway, it was kind of decided by Ross mainly that usually I choose ones that I started or I sing myself. or if they're quite funny and have amused me, or if I've actually heard them. And as I sit in gate 17, we can't hear the shed.
We can't hear you.
And you can't hear us. This is where the argument started. But that having been said, the bottom line is I chose them and that's it. And I'm going to have to be quite careful with these because I can't actually... I'm going to show you. This is what you can't really see that. Okay, but if you could...
Can you not use euphemisms?
Yes.
Because I've got a chant that it won't be on
but
your
it's not
list.
on the list.
No, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to say it anyway because if you can't hear any,
you're just out
not
of
really
control.
qualified, are you, to make
I am.
to make a comment?
No, I am.
If you're basically admitting either you've made them up or you can't hear any of them.
I've got it.
It's a complete waste of time, isn't it? Really?
Keep going because I got you hook, line, and sinker.
Look, but can I say mine? Can I say mine first?
You can in a minute.
All right, in a minute. Okay.
Here's the reason why I can do this, John.
Okay, because you're in charge.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
But there's also another reason. You are an actor, right?
No, I'm an actor.
Okay, you're an actor.
Yeah.
Okay, you're an actor.
Actors are like that, darling.
Well, I thought that's why we got you here. We thought you were like that.
I'll be a bit more lovely.
Oi, where's his agent?
Hello. I'm going to be like that from now on. Hello, everybody.
Take him back.
Yes,
Anyway, right, you're an actor.
Who are Chelsea?
You're an actor.
Football team. What? Yes.
Somebody thump him on the head, but it's a bit like my old radio. Whack it, and it comes back to life.
Okay.
You're an actor.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means when you act, and you get paid to act,
Yes.
you read a script,
Yeah.
and you take direction.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't say to the director or the script writer, no, but that's not what I wanted. Like, this is what my idea is.
You do if you've got a good agent.
Yeah.
Some of them
You don't
do.
if I'm the director. You don't work again.
So you are saying you're in charge?
I am. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, chant of the match.
Well, can I add my chant?
Yes, you can.
Thank you very much.
But you can do it after I've done mine.
We got there in the end.
God, it's like a soap opera, isn't it? Have we got a soap star on this?
I've been in Doctors.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've been in Doctors. What's so clever about that?
Nothing. I just said soap. You just said.
Dr. Kildare. Anyway, it's worse than drinking 10 pints of lager. You actually make my brain freeze more than 10 pints of lager. You
No,
throw me
I
completely
don't. No,
off.
it doesn't freeze.
Right,
no.
we're going to do it.
He gets agitated.
I know, you might. We'll all go and sit on the benches. I'll join you. Right.
Oh, can I do the show?
Yes, just do it as a one-man show. It would be, and we could just throw stuff at you and laugh.
Still
It'd
got
be
to read
brilliant.
from the script, though.
Yeah, of course. I'll be happy to do
Because
that.
I'll be throwing stuff at you if you don't say what I've written.
Yeah.
Or say it how I want you to say it.
Oh, that.
Anyway, enough. First chant. 1-0, and you...
Still don't sing.
No, there is that, but no. That's the clue. It's a film, it's a book, OK? 1-0, and you screwed it up.
And you mucked it up. Yeah.
Mucked, better, like that. 1-0, and you mucked it up.
Yeah.
OK, this is a bit harder. Muck 'em all.
Muck 'em all. Yeah.
That was from the bench, not from the bench, from the gallery. Muck 'em all, and that's not...
That didn't happen, though.
Muck 'em all.
Suck 'em all.
No, that's very wrong in many ways, Ross. Muck 'em all, United, West Ham, Liverpool. I love that song.
Do you?
I do, one of my favourites.
Okay.
OK? And I'm going to start looking at Pablo now, because you're going to make me corpse. Or maybe into a corpse, more like. Pablo, my last one is Chelsea, because I heard that loud. So those are the three nominations.
We got one from Mixler, which is probably...
Is it on the list?
No, it's not on the
never
list.
mind then. John?
Sorry.
I love. There was a lovely moment towards the end where we all.
It's called the final whistle.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we all left. Where we all chanted in the shed. Well, we chanted in the shed. 1-0, and you mucked it up.
Mucked it up.
And their response was 3-1, and you still don't sing.
Oh, ha ha.
Now, yeah, but we were just singing.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Because we just said 1-0 and you mucked it up. So I just felt there wasn't a great deal of intelligence going on from the Southampton fans.
No, they're not very bright. I come from that part of the world, so I've always had a huge animosity towards Southampton. Also ramped up further by the fact that my old man is a Portsmouth fan. Don't finish the lyrics to that song. And I've always grown up knowing that Southampton is a pointless, soulless excuse for a city, and it has no football culture to speak of at all. And
hello to everyone.
Hello to Southampton. Yeah, I don't care, you know. Anyway, Dad sent me a text yesterday as soon as, and he's a Poppy fan. He said, "Yeah, 3-1, well done, mate." That sorted them out, didn't it? Because he can't stand them either. And then there was a bit of Twitterage going on later, and there was a Southampton fan doing exactly that, saying we took 1,400 there and we outsung 40,000. And we said, well, 1,400 is like half of the allocation you had, so you're pretty rubbish. And then it was, well, we didn't know we could have that many. And you've never taken more than 5,000 away. Well, how about 9,000 to Ulster the other week? And how about 10,000 regularly in the 80s? And how about 45,000 to Munich a couple of years ago when we won a cup that you'll never even get into competition for? And he's still going at it, you know, and saying, you're just like Fulham. And we're saying, what? And in the end, that's how I ended it. I said, no, you're much more like Fulham, a complete pointless excuse for a football club. Good night. Anyway, those are the 3 nominations. Pablo, what would you like?
Muck 'em all, I suppose.
Muck 'em all?
Yeah.
I feel so uncomfortable saying muck 'em all. Can't we say F them all?
Needs must. I'm sorry.
Needs must. Yes. Johnny, kid, what?
What?
Choice, song?
I like mine.
You like? Well, you actually voted 1-0 and they mucked it up, didn't you? You did.
Yeah, but I'm voting for the juxtaposition of the two, actually,
Yeah.
rather than that one.
I think you're getting too technical on it.
Yeah, I was, actually.
Yeah.
but-
1-0 and they mucked it up because we're going well over. We've got to hurry up.
Well, yeah, the shed was in good voice. We sang a couple of other songs that weren't nominated, but I will go for Chelsea.
I thought the second half, the atmosphere...
It was much better,
Well
wasn't
done.
it? Yeah,
Marvellous.
they did.
It's great.
I'm going to... Well, that says that you muck 'em all, 1-0 and they mucked it up. Chelsea, 1-0 and you mucked it up. You know what we really mean. We're not going to do the video this week because we've been wittering on too much, for which you can singularly blame me and Jonathan Kidd, who are basically using the Chelsea FanCast as an excuse for an upstaging competition tonight. This is what you get when you get 2 egocentric actor-type people in one room together. It's fun, though.
Yeah.
More fun than it is normally. Anyway, we'll have a video for you next week, I promise. All right, OK? Right. Fannies, Guinness moment. My 3 nominations for this, I will not get any argument for this, I'm sure, because everybody that I was speaking to on Twitter this morning wanted Mata's volleyed pass. Mata volleyed pass. You remember that?
It was wonderful.
Oh, fantastic.
But there was another great moment that won't be down there, was Bar's control.
Oh, it is.
Is it
Bar
there?
bringing the ball.
Oh,
under
well, that's good. I'm
control.
pleased. Good. I'm pleased. Good.
How
I
about
thought
that?
that was
It was great, wasn't it? I actually generally did go, oh.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I said.
And that is the thing
I
about
didn't actually. I went, I went,
I don't have the range for that. I can just go, oh. All right? You have to teach me that one
Okay,
later.
yeah,
All
easily
right.
done.
There was a ridiculously good pass to Mata as well. I think it was by Ivanovic that was kind of really cut inside, like cut through the defence, and then he, for some reason, didn't shoot and tried to clip a crossover.
Is that on the list?
I don't know. I haven't looked at your list, but it should be.
I email you scripts. Why do I bother?
Well, because if I tell you I looked at it, you'd obviously know the answer, wouldn't you?
Well, God, don't confuse me. Anyway, Mata's volleyed pass. Bar bringing the ball under control.
Brilliant.
That's not hard. That's quite alliterative, that. Bar bringing the ball under control. Or maybe not. Anyway, Torres' back heel to Frank will be the third.
Bring ball, but then control ruins it.
OK, I'll go back to the drawing board with that one. It is a bit, isn't it? Talking of which, Anchorman's 2's coming out soon. I was hoping to get a starring role in that, but they changed the letter. Anyway, Torres' back heel to Frank.
Anchor ban.
That's it.
Yeah.
Anchor van, anchor butter, whatever. Ross, please rescue us!
I'm stuck in the middle.
How Steelers wheels have you?
I thought Aspie had a really good ball over the top for Denver Bar.
Is it on the list?
No, but I'm just mentioning it. I'm still going to vote for one of yours. Don't worry about it. And then Bar put it wide.
Yeah, no, it's true, actually.
And JT's header was a really difficult header.
I very nearly put that in, actually, because I thought that was a superbly taken
As
goal.
was Cahill's, actually.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
He twisted his.
So we're gonna
body,
vote then, or what?
like some kind of.
Yeah, Matt's
Mata's volleyed pass.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
No,
Matt. No, what you want then?
Bars.
Bar.
Bars piece. Of
I'm
skill.
tempted with Bar, but I think it matters. It was just there's only one player on the pitch who could have done that, and it was him. And actually, here's the thing: Hazard did exactly the same as Bar did about 5 minutes later.
He did.
He did. So anybody can do that.
Okay.
I could have done that.
Okay, Mata.
Only Mata could do that.
But I didn't go.
Didn't you?
No.
Okay.
When he did it, I just went.
I'm sorry. Well, there we go. That's much more of a Guinness moment sound. What are you talking about?
Well, not necessarily.
I think so. By my definition, it is.
I think. Really, you know.
That's just a bit not normal. Right, Mata's half
I'm
volley.
muting it for the show. I'm not. I'm not doing what I'd really do.
Fair enough. We've got to move on. Celery moment. OK, now there's 3, amazingly enough, there are 3 nominations for the Celery moment this week. Me.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing then. But I'm sure you're going to love them. In reverse order, I think, because I'm going to lay my cards on the table with this one. In reverse order is this will throw the gallery into confusion with the photographs, but Essien's comedy dive is my position number 3 for this week. They're not bothering with a still with that one. Oh, they are! Well done! OK, Greg says that is not an exact still, but they've got a still. Well, it's Essien not doing a comedy dive. That's good enough for me.
Is he about,
All right.
is he about
it's 2
to
seconds
do it?
before. Yes, I like that, Greg. Good riposte.
Yes.
Right, now, Brana... now, I have to explain this one. Brana was getting fouled very close to the dugout in the second half, and he had a bloke all over him. And, of course, Brana being Brana, he's like... grapple with him, sent him packing. This all happens at the same
Complain to
moment.
the ref.
Grapple with him, sent him packing, and complained to the ref, who didn't take any notice. And whilst doing all this, he managed to backheel the ball back to whoever it was, I don't know, all in one moment.
Yes.
And still complain. It was just only Brana could do that. It was just fantastic. That's my second nomination, but my third, which I hope gets this because this is brilliant. Unusually for me, I didn't go down to the bar at half-time because I had had more than enough already. So I sat there and watched the, spy bringing on whoever he's going to bring on. And he brings this old fella along with an Inspector Clouseau Mac and a hat to match. And I thought, who is this bloke? Because he normally brings on an ex-player. But it is an ex-player. It's a guy called John Paton, who, so I'm led to believe, is the oldest living Chelsea player. And I thought, oh, fair enough. I really don't know who you are, but I might as well listen to what you have to say. And he starts talking. He's really gentle, like you would expect a 90-year-old to be. And then he starts really getting, having a go at the crowd, getting them going. And they, let's hear the Chelsea roar. And everybody just really warmed to this guy. And it'd be lovely to see a photograph of him because he's a very nice 90-year-old man who looks proper and can wait. What do they call it? Fill. I'm filling because I want a photograph of Mr. Paton.
Which will be on the screens very, very soon.
Hey! There he is. What a geezer. I mean, and he basically got the whole crowd going. And the reason I mean, apart from the fact that it's brilliant, he's 90, he used to play for us, all the rest of it, what he did in that half-time interval by getting the crowd going carried on into the second half. The benches are nodding, and they're right. He started it, and it carried on. What a legend. What a Celery moment. Fantastic bloke.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
There you go.
I did quite like one from Charlie Wright on Mixler saying, can we nominate Southampton singing You're Not Special Anymore, and then Jose being very special and completely changing the game with his subs?
I think that's worthy of a nomination. Worthy of a nomination. We've got 1 minute for you to tell me your votes.
He actually he acknowledged it.
He did.
He does it every time, but puts his thumb up.
Yeah. Right, we're voting for John Paton, a Celery moment.
Can I say, why is Essien in falling over?
Because it's funny.
In the same moment
funny.
as the brilliant Brana backheeling the ball
because it was
whilst
funny.
doing it.
I think we've got
Celery moment is a moment of comedy on or off the pitch, as well as being anything that's kind of redolent of
I didn't
Chelsea.
think that Essien diving was comedic
I
in
did.
the slightest.
I called it a comedy dive earlier.
I thought it was
We've got to go for a
appalling.
break, Ross.
Paton.
Doesn't matter what he says because Paton wins.
Honourable mention to Gary Cahill's duck off his back comment.
Yes, that was very weird. I did see that. Very quickly, Benches, are you happy with that choice of Celery moment?
Yeah, definitely.
Thumbs up? Yeah, good stuff.
Which one was it?
John Paton, we've got to go. Come back to me and I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. We're going for a break. We'll be back in a minute.